Me, it don't matter if a bitch was right now, the bitch in this generation, or back in the days. I'm cold on these hoes either way, so it don't fucking matter with me.
Big B on the track.
Yo, y'all already know who it is, man. Y'all already know it. If you don't know it, it's yours truly, your gracious game advisor, King Dre. And I'm coming at y'all again with another one, man. Today we're gonna talk about options. That's right, women and their options and how they have a bunch of options. But it's not too late for you. The game ain't over just because women have options. But before I get into the ism, man, I need you guys to like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good player shit fresh off the press. Y'all know my slogan: playerism is the antidote to feminism. Now, let's get into the game. Wait, before we get into the game, go get both of my courses, guys. How to Attract Women, Attraction 101, and How to Make a Woman Fall in Love and Obsess Over You. And join my private Facebook community. I'm gonna leave a link in the description to that. And also, book me if you need a one-on-one game session, or if you need coaching. Book me. I'm your man. I can change your life. I promise you, this is what I do. I've been dating women successfully for over 20 years. So, and I'm still out here. So, get at me and I can get you right. Trust me. But anyway, let's get into the game. Now, I get in the manosphere, I see a lot of guys talking and more so complaining. This is the thing in the manosphere. This is one of the common thing, is that women have options. Social media, it made it so women have all these crazy options. This is why they acting like that, and that's very true. Women have a lot of options these days, and I'm gonna tell you what I mean. I'm old enough to have been dating. I've been dating in this generation and the last generation. Back in the early 2000s and shit like that. I was dating before cell phones, and well, you had to have money back then to have a cell phone, but I was dating before cell phones and all of this shit, where you had to go to your payphone. If you didn't have a phone, you had to go to a payphone and call a chick, and beepers and two ways and shit like this. I remember these days. And with women, especially average looking women who weren't really about, getting up and going out and getting dressed, women didn't really have a lot of options like that, because like I say, let's say if a woman broke up with her man, right? Let's say if a woman broke up with her man, and she had to, first of all, she had to get up to get into good spirits, right? She had to get into good spirits. Her homegirls had to, her homegirls that, girl, get your outfit. She got to go get an outfit. Got to go get your hair done. Then you got to get ready to go out, right? Then you have to actually get out and go out, and then guys have to actually hit on you. You see what I'm saying? So that left women with the mentality of, if I have something halfway decent, I'm gonna try to keep at it. You know what I'm saying? And when that left, I'm trying to figure out the right way to say this. That left women with the, men would pretty much run circles around women. You know what I'm saying? Because the majority of them didn't really have those options like that. And it's not that they couldn't get the options. It's just that a lot of, if you didn't go out, or you didn't, you wasn't on the scene and shit like that, you caught your one guy and that was pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? And women were a lot more loyal to their men back then. Not to say that women weren't slutty, freaky, cheating. I'm not saying that this is the case. A bitch has always been a bitch. But as far as the options go and the mentality, versus, today and back then. But women had to, like I say, they pretty much cherished their men. You know what I'm saying? The men that they thought were good, or the men that they were in their life, they pretty much cherished them. Not really cherished, but they stuck around a lot longer. You know what I'm saying? They put up with a lot more. And, men were running circles around women. When I was coming up and shit, this was the game, right? Like I say, this was the majority of women. I don't want to say, but a lot of women, right? Because a lot of women weren't on the scene. A lot of women didn't go out. Now, if a woman was on the scene every week and at block parties and out and, in the hood or going to the mall and doing all that, then she was getting hollered at, she was getting hit on. So this excludes her. I'm talking about the average woman who's just going to work, going home, and watching TV and shit like that. Now, nowadays, what happens is you got social media, right? And the fattest of fat chicks has options a mile long, right? Around the block. They don't have to do anything. You you hurt your girl, you kick a chick to the curb or whatever. All she gotta do is post a picture of her face with a little cleavage on Facebook, and she'll get 100 inboxes, right? That wasn't like that 15, 20 years ago, 10, 15 years ago. Hell, shit, even damn near 5 years ago. The game wasn't like that. So what happened was, women have adopted the abundance mindset, right? Now, this mentality led them to believe or led them to feel like they can do without you. They could take it or leave it. Because who are you if I got 100 guys in my inbox? Even though these guys may be trashy, right? Even though they may not be worth it. Excuse me, but I can replace your ass easily. Look at my DMs. I don't have to get up. I don't have to spend money to get my hair done. I don't have to go buy an outfit. It's just that easier, right? So women have this take it or leave it attitude. And if you're not a thoroughbred player in the game, if you're not, a thoroughbred cat, if you're not, if you're not a cat that stumped down with your playerism and you ain't got game, basically if you ain't got no game, it's gonna be hard to deal with women that have a nonchalant take it or leave it attitude who have options. Me, it don't matter if a bitch was right now, the bitch in this generation or back in the days. I'm cold on these hoes either way, so it don't fucking matter with me. But for a guy who don't have game and don't know what to do, that's rookie, that's not as experienced, these type of women are a lot more, I don't want to say difficult, but they're a lot more, it's just different dealing with them if you ain't got no game, right? So being that this is the common theme, and sorry for my chair, I'm gonna get a new chair in a minute. I know y'all tired of hearing that squeaking sound, but being that this is the common theme, right? I mean, being that women have this mentality, the common theme that you hear amongst most of these guys are, women have too many options and social media has ruined dating, and which it really didn't. It really made it easier. You know what I'm saying? If you got game, social media and shit like that, it made it easier, which is the point of this video. Like I say, guys have this common theme, and women have options and made it this is harder. What's the point and all of this? Well, I'm here to tell you guys, this is some player motivation. You have just as many options, right? You have options too. You don't have to have a defeatist mindset. Just as the bitch got options, I got options too. Number one, right? First and foremost, what good is 100 guys in her inbox for? You know what I'm saying? She don't have time to entertain them all. What's the difference between her with her 100 guys that's ready to just, take her out and fuck her and do all this shit? She can't entertain all of them. You dig what I'm saying? What's the difference between her and me juggling 4 or 5 women, right? If I got 4 women that's suitable options that I can call, and you know what I'm saying, and that's just 4 women. If I'm dealing with 4 women, I got just the pool it's 8 billion women out here. All I got to do is go out here and put my bid in. Those are my options. You see what I'm saying? But how can this bitch entertain 500 dudes in her POF inbox or 100 dudes in her face? She can't even entertain all of them between school, work, her career, her kids, or whatever. She can't entertain all that shit anyway. So 95% of the motherfuckers in her DMs is pointless anyway. You see what I'm saying? If she got 100 people and she can only entertain 7 days of the week, right? So she can entertain 7 of those. She can entertain 7 of those 100 guys. I literally right now can call 7 bitches that'll come to my house right now. Maybe not all together, but I can call a bitch. Me right now, I can call a bitch for every day of the week. You see what I'm saying? I got options too. I can swipe right just as much as she can. You see what I'm saying? Now I don't have 100 DMs of women willing to fuck me, right? But peep game, right? Those options don't really mean shit to her because they not what she want anyway. Women aren't out here looking for sex, right? Those 100 guys that send her DMs, they all pretty much want to fuck her. She don't want to fuck. You get what I'm saying? So they really don't mean shit to her anyway. I hope that's clicking. So y'all looking at it like, oh, they have all these options. All them dudes want to fuck. Yeah, women want to have sex sometimes, but women aren't out here. For the most part, a woman's end goal is to, find the right guy to settle down with and have a family. For the most part, out of the 100 guys, it's probably only 2 that fit the bill, and they know this. You see what I'm saying? They understand this. All them guys are simping and you know what I'm saying? So they know that most of these dudes in their inbox are pretty much, just a waste of fucking space and are annoying. So the options don't really mean shit. Y'all looking at it like you losing something, or like the woman has more leverage than you because she has all these options. They don't mean shit to her anyway. All they want to do is fuck. Most of them don't want to give her what she wants. You see what I'm saying? if she had to entertain all of them, she would do a disservice to her mental health, her body, and everything. So it really don't mean shit. You have to start looking at it like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Those 100 guys, it don't mean shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's easier for her to get sex. If you put the work in, it's easier for you to get sex. You can get just as much sex. If you get your shit together, look halfway decent. Get out here and approach women. Get on Tinder. Approach women and step your game up. Just like she could sleep with 7 men in a week, you could sleep with 7 women in a week. You can have a rotation of 7. I mean, that's a headache. Just like her entertaining a woman. Think about this. No, unless a woman is mentally broken to where she's like on some extremely slutty shit and it's a psychological issue. Ain't no woman trying to entertain and fuck 7 different guys anyway. You get what I'm saying? Just as like it would be a headache for you to even do that. All I'm saying is the point of this video is I'm saying don't let the fact that women have options. Don't let that derail you. Don't let that fucking get you down in the dumps and so you could be on some loser shit. It's like, oh, women have all these options and it's pointless. You got the same amount of options. It's the same amount of women. It's actually more women. All you got to do is get out here and make yourself attractive. You see what I'm saying? Just like it's 100 guys willing to pump and dump her, it's 100 women willing to pump and dump you too. That means take your money, go out on a date and block you and never call you again. So it's the same. We equal. It's an even playing field based on our value systems. So just like it's hard for her to find the amount of effort she would have to put in, a woman would have to put in an amount of effort to attract a quality dude and to actually land him to be in a relationship. Just like you got to put that same amount of effort in to do the same. So you get what I'm saying? It's no different, man. It's easier for them to get pumped and dumped, just like it's easy for you to get pumped and dumped when it comes to your resources and shit like that. So, and no woman want to be pumped and dumped like that. Trust me. Forget all that hot girl summer shit. And yeah, that's the whole phase, but women don't stay in that phase for too long. They stay in that phase when they're in their early 20s, or if they're in a relationship for a long time, and they get divorced and they get hurt, they'll go through a whole phase. But for the most part, most women don't stay in a whole phase forever, and most women don't really like their whole phase after they get over it and they think back on it. And once a woman really go through a whole phase, especially one that she was really out there, she probably will never go through it again, because it, like I said in one of my other videos, I forgot which one, but multiple dicks give women anxiety. Right, when women jumping from dick to dick and letting people fuck you and dump you and make you feel less than, and letting different men conquer you and go inside you and shit like that, that gives women anxiety. And most women, when they get out of that phase, they pretty much don't go back unless they get into a long-term relationship and then they get hurt and then they'll maybe go through it again. What I'm saying is, just because she know that those options don't mean shit, like it don't. It gets validation, and yeah, of course it's validation, and guys telling you pretty, so what, because a woman is confident? Who gives a fuck? I don't care about confident women. Just like but that's only because dudes want to fuck. If you was flashing money on the internet and flashing cards, and your girls would be telling you cute and shit too, you have just as many women in your fucking inbox if you was flashing money and putting off like you was some provider, or you was getting to the money, or you got a lot of money and shit. You'll have the same. But trust me, I used to do that shit on Instagram back in the day, and I can show you my DMs. The same thirsty, like how thirsty dudes is when a bitch put up some pictures of their titties. The hoes is just like that when a nigga when a guy put up pictures of money. It's the same. Trust me, I done been through it. So anyway, I'm going on a little rant, guys. I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know you have the same amount of options. Her options don't really mean shit. So fucking what? Get out there, make yourself attractive. If you struggle with that, go get my course, How to Attract Women 101, and it's gonna put you in the game. You gotta put the fucking work in. You gotta make yourself attractive. You see what I'm saying? Period. There's no getting around that. It's nothing that's gonna come to you. It don't work like that. Shit just don't. Women don't just fall out the sky. Pussy don't fall out the sky. You don't have to chase it, but you do have to work on yourself to make yourself attractive, and that's not really hard to do. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta put the work in. You dig what I'm saying? Don't let a woman's options, give you this negative mentality and think that you in a losing position, because you're not. You have just as many options. It's 8 billion women. All you got to do is go talk to them, and boom, it's easy sex for you too, because it's easy as hell for me to get sex. Just as easy it is for a woman. If a woman left me right now, just as easy it is her to get sex, a woman can leave me. Let's say if I was in a relationship, I'm not in a relationship, and I'm going too long with this video, I'm about to cut this shit off, but let's say if I was in a relationship and a woman left me, right? She left me, she can get sex easy, right? I can get sex just as easy, based on who I am. You see what I'm saying? Based on my level of game, based on the effort I put into myself. It's nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like I say, I literally can go on my phone right now, and every day of the week I can have some pussy lined up if that's what I wanted to do. So who's actually winning here? You dig what I'm saying? Anyway, but that ends that, guys. This is your boy King Dre coming at you again. I'm trying a new setup. I might, do the background and shit like that. I didn't like how I was using my webcam, and I didn't like the position and shit showing my little one of my rooms and shit. I didn't really like that. I want this background because I'm gonna probably put some shit on the background. But anyway, when I be doing these videos like this is why I like to do the audio sometimes, because I kind of get to the point. I be rambling when I be doing these videos. But anyway, this is your boy King Dre. Like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good player shit fresh off the press. Y'all know my slogan: playerism is the antidote to feminism. If you need coaching, hit your boy up. I'm Captain Saver, bro. I got you on anything as far as dating, relationships, getting your money up, whatever you want to do. Hit me up and I got you. Go get both of my courses: How to Attract Women, Attraction 101, and How to Make a Woman Fall in Love and Obsess Over You. And also, guys, go to the link in my bio, not the bio, my description. I'm gonna leave the link to my Facebook group. I'm gonna leave that in there. Guys, answer the questions. You're not gonna get if you don't answer the questions, I'm not gonna accept you. If you got a fake profile, I'm not accepting you, period. You know what I'm saying? Have your real profile, and we don't want to deal with troll profiles and all that in there. It's guys in there. We're trying to build a community of like-minded men about progression and getting our playerism on. So that's that. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's your boy King Drake. I'm gone.
Hey you! Are you a guy who is struggling with attracting the woman you want into your life? Do you want to tighten up your personality and become more attractive? Want to step your game up to be all around irresistible to women? Then the Attraction 101 How to Attract Your Woman course is for you. Start attracting beautiful women today. In this course, you will learn how physical attraction works, develop the personality traits the women find most attractive, use bait to attract women, and so much more. Click the link or visit www.kingdreism.com to take your game to the next level. Visit website and Instagram.